Hi students, it's Miss Foutz again, and I am back with another writing series, this time on informational writing. And just like last time, grab a paper and a pencil and let's get started.
So we are going to start our information writing with brainstorming, and you guys know how important I feel that brainstorming and planning is. We are going to be using this worksheet today to do our planning. As always, it's going to be linked below. If you're one of my students, you'll be able to find it in our Google Classroom, or if you don't have access to either of those right now, you can always create your own using a blank piece of paper and a pencil. What is information writing? Information is facts or details about a subject. Information writing is using your words to teach your readers about a topic. For example, the book Soccer Counts is teaching readers about, you guessed it, soccer. Or the book Mr. Ferris and His Wheel is teaching students about Mr. Ferris and the very first Ferris wheel. Essentially, your job in information writing is to help your audience learn something. How do you choose a topic? I always ask my students a couple things. First, what are you passionate about? Or who are you passionate about? And I also ask them, what are you already an expert in? What do you know a lot about? And ask yourself, do you have access to more information about that topic? Do you have books that you can read or websites that you already know about? Because this is my really big tip. Choose something you already know a lot about. It's great to do research papers and learn new information about a new topic, but if this is your very first time writing a really big information piece, it's best to start with something you already feel confident in. As you can see on this image I have up here, you want to choose something that is just right. So for instance, choosing a topic like what dogs like to eat is too small. It's going to be hard to fill up an entire essay on just that one topic. But if you're talking about all dogs in general, that's going to be overwhelming. Where do you start? Where do you end? Oh my goodness. So you can look at this image right here and see if that helps you to narrow down a topic. So now we're going to fill out our brainstorming sheet. My topic is how to take care of cats. I chose this because it's something I'm passionate about. I love my cat, and it's also something I'm already an expert in. I've had cats for a long time, so I'm an expert in how to take care of them. And I feel like it's something important and something that I could share or teach to others. The second question is, how do you choose an audience? Remember, your audience is who you are writing to, and you want to make sure that your audience matches what you're writing about. So if you're writing how to be better at basketball, you're probably going to want your audience to be new basketball players. Or if your topic is Beyblade battles, you're going to be wanting to write it to kids who own Beyblades. Or if your topic is all about my mom, you're going to want to choose to write to your family and friends, people who know your mom. My tip is choose someone who is interested or who might care about your topic. We're going to fill out our brainstorming sheet again. So my topic was how to take care of cats, and I've decided my audience should be new cat owners, people who've maybe gotten a cat for the first time and have no idea what to do with him or her. Now it's my favorite time. It's time for research. I always tell my students to start with everything you already know about your topic. Dig through your brain, see, what do I already know? How am I already an expert in this? However, after you search through your own brain, you might realize that you need to look up even more information. So this is what I started with my own brain. I thought, you know what? Taking care of a cat, you need to give them fresh food and water every day. You need to provide a clean litter box for them, and you need to pet your cat often. And I thought, what else? This is where I started to do some research. I've listed here some great research websites for kids to use. One of my favorites is getepic.com, and right now it's free for all students. This website has lots of information books that you can use to research, especially about animals or famous people. You could also try kids.nationalgeographic.com, backmonster.com, worldbookonline.com/kids, kiddle.co, or alarms.org/kidrex. After I did some research on my computer, this is what else I found. I found that you need to take your cat to the vet for checkups and shots often. I also found that you need to train your cat to use a scratching post. Also, you need to brush your cat and clip their nails often. And finally, that cats need lots of toys to play with so they don't get bored. Now, I need to choose my 3 chapters. My tip for this is choose ideas that you can find a lot of facts about, or choose the most important ones. So for chapter 1, I want to start by explaining a really important part of taking care of cats. So I looked at the brainstorming I've already done, the research I did both in my brain and online, and I decided that giving your cat food and water is a really, really important part of taking care of a cat. I made my chapter title, Food and Water, and then I thought, what kind of facts or details would go under that? I used my own brain, and then I also did some more research online. I found out that you need to feed cats a combination of both wet food and dry food each day, that adult cats should not drink milk, that cats prefer fresh, moving water, and that different cats prefer different kinds of cat food. For this section, you want at least 3 or 4 facts for your chapter. If you're having a hard time finding 3 or 4 different facts, then maybe it's not an important part of your topic, and maybe you should choose another subtopic for your chapter. For chapter 2, I'm going to continue with the next most important part of taking care of a cat, and that's, where cats use the bathroom. So for my chapter 2, it's all about litter boxes. This is what I found through my research. It's easy to train a cat to use a litter box instead of making a mess in your house. Make sure to clean your litter box each day, as cats don't like to use dirty litter boxes. Also, some litter boxes have hoods so cats can have some privacy. And finally, for chapter 3, I kind of wanted to end with a category or subtopic that I found fun and interesting. So I decided to focus on cat toys. This is what I found in my research. Toys are a great way to help your cat exercise and stay healthy. Some cats love to chase laser lights around. Some cats love the smell of catnip. And you can make your own cat toys out of things you find around your house. And now you're all done. This is what your brainstorming sheet should look like by the time you're finished. But remember, yours is going to look slightly different than mine because hopefully you're choosing a topic that you are passionate about. Make sure you stay tuned for the next video, which is writing introductions.
I hope you guys got a lot done during this brainstorming planning session. Remember, as always, you are in charge of your own learning, and I can't wait to see how you grow.